Hello and welcome to Blaze of Games. In this video I'm going to show you my line city. I've been building this one for quite a while, as you can see. It's been at least 12, 13 years. There's always going to be the abandoned buildings, which gets very annoying. But I just rezone it with offices because they make a lot of money. And it seems like my population keeps going up anyways, so I don't think it really matters. I think I can get this up to 300,000, maybe 4, just in these little blocks. So as far as the design goes, I have underneath the city, I have like an exoskeleton of pathways, and those all come up in the middle here somewhere. Let's see where, yeah. So we got these pathways which come down and up. Right here we got a little tunnel here. But for the most part, people tend to just use the pedestrian streets the most. So if you look on these, they have quite a few people, and there's almost no traffic here. So as far as development goes, these buildings get pretty tall, but they seem to always have some kind of issue and then getting demolished. But what's up there? Huh. This guy's going for a little floaty. Maybe he was just abducted by aliens and that's why he's up there. Makes a little bit more sense. Yeah. But when you got so many civilians, something's bound to get buggy here, right? So as far as population goes, it keeps going up. Money, I'm kind of just letting it sit at a comfortable amount so I can give them all tax breaks. So everybody's got pretty low taxes here. Services are all pretty much normal. Didn't really change a whole lot there. Got a lot of production. Got a lot of deficit. Other than that, I have some of the best schooling. This city block pretty much fits almost every city service, and that's kind of like the middle piece. This was all inspired by the Egyptian line city, and they said they wanted that to be, no foot traffic. I mean, no car traffic, right? So it's kind of how I'm trying to design it, but you can't avoid taxis and you can't avoid the odd car. I do like the sight of just a long city line, kind of like a New York skyline here. I wish I could just get all level 5 buildings all the way across. But, I don't really like to use mods, so I like to just play the game in vanilla mode. I don't have much here, just a few highway exits and on-ramps here. Nothing really fancy, just to get people in quickly. Might design a few more over this way. This one's just a pedestrian bridge only, but they seem to use it and they will go a long distance. Where's this guy going? A pharmacy, right? Yeah. Walking down to the pharmacy. So, um, well, yeah, here we go. A driving advisory.
Please exercise caution if you must,
Yikes.
and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
I wish
A
these walls
driving
would stay
advisory
a
has
little
been
bit
issued for
more
the immediate area
legit. I
due to
don't know
poor
what
road
happened
conditions.
here.
Please exercise caution if you must, and try to stay off the
I think
streets
that's just
until
a bug
conditions
right now.
improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Because I used to have no issues here.
with J. Thomas Hornbein. And we're pervading some of the
Could be my
finest
train.
classical music on the air. Keep
My
that
train
going.
line doing something there.
We're live, and we're going to report some other traffic accidents.
Yikes, there's a traffic accident.
In the city.
Road maintenance
Yikes.
services have already been dispatched and traffic flow should be
Yeah.
normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out,
I think there is a traffic accident somewhere
If you're
in the city.
you already know about it.
What the heck's going on here?
Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
Let's just get rid of that.
If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you
I just have all the,
delays on the
you
major
know,
roads, especially during
all the things I need around here.
Seems like everyone's in a hurry.
Been trying to
Somewhere fast.
battle the garbage problem.
And
50% now.
your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than have to start thinking about it. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
Got some more buildings to rebuild. I wish my demand would come back up, but it's not. I figure if I just keep building offices, maybe eventually, at least they don't complain about customers. Now, let's see what we got here. I got my schooling. Quite a lot more capacity than I need. But I plan to get the city up to at least 500,000. I like to think it's possible if I had level 5 buildings. I wish they would fix these here. You got a pathway with no pedestrian access, alright? Mm-hmm. And that happens all too often. At least it doesn't really affect the building. Still keeps building. As for city services, I have pretty much everything maxed out. Got tons of schools. Fire department, pretty good. A little bit of danger zones up there, but that doesn't matter. Policing, got the CIA headquarters. Got, I don't think I have the airport intact anymore, but it's got everything it needs. There's no buses, there's just trams. So that's just to minimize any other extra traffic coming into the city. I might experiment by taking these completely out and see if they just walk everywhere. It might actually balance things out. Now I think if I wanted to make this perfectly ideal, you would use pedestrian streets all the way up here and never have anything else other than pedestrian streets connecting on the outside edge. Then I think it could work. So I got this massive interchange here, but none of it really leads into this square, it just leads out. Just wanted to make sure I have enough highway off ramps, make sure everything's legit. I don't really go too detailed on that kind of aspect anyways. Just simple interchanges, trumpets and stuff like that. And the chaotic areas over here, I just kind of put maddening highway overchanges everywhere. But you know what? I don't really have any backups, so you know, it doesn't always have to be fancy. You just gotta make sure that you don't have traffic, right? Everyone can get in and out. I usually put a lot more intersections than I need. I don't really care about the whole collector roads and all these real life rules. So I just kind of build it how I build it. Got an autosave there. Let's see what we got on my graphs for the air pollution. It's kind of spreading a little bit from the dump here. Ground pollution, noise. Yeah, see, that's another problem too, is the noise from all the big buildings. The schools make a lot of noise, so then you need the schools to be somewhat close, and all these offices make too much noise, so you know, they gotta reduce that, because the zoning just turns into a terrible mess. They don't want to move anywhere, right? I can only get really high density here, and because of that, I don't have any demand. Unoccupied buildings, what does that mean? There's plenty of occupied buildings here. Looks like there's a lot more buildings being destroyed, so just not getting the demand back. What else do we got here? Workplace availability. Total workplaces, 113. Open positions, 8,000. Wealth is pretty high. Happiness, of course. I've got parks all the way across. Kind of in a structure. Yeah. There we go. Nothing too fancy. Just wherever I can fit something, I put a park on each little square corner. Population, what do we got here? 19% children, 50% adults. Not very many seniors, so yeah, we're gonna have a big population dump pretty soon. .4% level 5s, and the reason for that is there's just too much noise, and it's not that ideal. It would have to be a strip with a space in between each. So commercial above it, offices above that, and then industrial above that. Maybe 4 lines. 4-line city. I think that's the next goal. And then have it hitting right to the wall. So I'm going to do some experiments with that soon. Alright, well, here's another spot where I have just absolute insane amount of traffic. But it's all foot traffic. So, is this the train yard that I'm thinking of? Yeah. So, right now it's nighttime, so it's not as busy as it would be normally. But this pedestrian street probably has 10,000 people on it at any given time. And the announcers are probably going to yap. So if you like this content, please hit like and please hit subscribe. I'm going to make a lot more videos just showing different experiments with this game. I always try and do things to the maximum. So yeah, if you like what you see, just hit like and hit subscribe, and have a good night or have a good day, and goodbye.